Hollywood in the hood. Doing it really, really big. We got a really great show tonight with a returning guest on. We're really proud that he's back. He's got a hot new joint tonight that he's going to debut for the first time right here on PlayATShow.com. So we're real appreciative of that. You know what I mean? But yo, I want to thank y'all for sending us links to the stuff that's going on in the world and hilarious, funny, sad, and everything. Yo, hey, Earl Spence, man, pulled out the victory, man. Now they ready to see him fight Terrence Crawford, man.
Yeah, Bud, about to knock him out.
I don't know about that. Zip, you all into the fight game. Who you think win that fight, man? You said Spencer? That's what I say, man. I love Terrence Crawford, though. I want to see that fight. That's going to be an amazing fight. You say you got your money on Crawford? I'm kind of like where Timothy Bradley at with it. You know, where he's at with it. He says, you know, if Terrence can get him out in the first 9 rounds, if Spence can get Terrence Crawford out in the first 9 rounds, it's his fight to win. But if he can't get him out in the first 9 rounds, you know, it might be Terrence Bud Crawford's tie. You know, so I'm kind of there with it. You know, we was talking about that the other day, weren't we, Miles? Yeah. You been keeping up with the playoffs, Miles? You see how Phoenix just won? They got them boys out of here last night. You know.
I can't believe KD and Kyrie.
At home, man. They're at home. They got swept.
It ain't really hurt because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, they champions already, but at the same time, it's like, damn, y'all know, you know.
Well, I was kind of intrigued on how the season was going to end. They had so much upheaval, you know what I mean, with, first of all, James Harden requesting a trade, you know, and then he getting trade mid-season. Ben Simmons coming in, not playing. Kyrie not playing because the COVID, not playing at home.
Up your chance to get a ring.
No, he's still playing. He ain't messed up no chance. Oh, man. Yeah, you ain't been watching. He played for the
season. With that old, 8 game, you know, play in.
Yeah, man. You know, I don't like that language, man. You know, the teams was happy they made it to the play-in.
In the playoffs.
No, we weren't. No, we had a chance to play in the play-ins to get into the playoffs. Yeah, no. We ended up being the 10th seed. That's why we had the 9th or the 10th seed. We had to do a play-in to get in. You know what I mean? But we lost 2 in a row, so we couldn't make the play-in.
You was in the AC. And then we lost.
And we lost, okay, there we go. Yeah, we was 8th seed. We lost that game. We got knocked down because the standings were so close. You know. You know what I mean? That's a money grab, man. That's what that is. That's a money grab. Hey, look, I want to remind you, if you're an independent artist out there, there's a really great book online, Learn the Art of Earning Unlimited Money with Hand-to-Hand Distribution. It's right here on our website. Get that book. Learn the language, the technique, and the discipline you need to have to make money off your own intellectual property. You could do that. You don't got to be sitting out here like waiting on Dionne Warwick. You know what I'm saying? You can get out here and you can move your units out the back of your trunk like Too Short, you know, just like Master P or just like Player T. So, you know, it's going down. You know what I mean? Now, like I said at the onset of the show, we got a really dope artist. What you know about my man, Young Amadeus? Yeah. He's going to be debuting his new joint, Young and Dumb. So stay with us. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back in a minute. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood.
Yeah.
This is William Aiello, owner and founder of Demo Clean LLC, also founder of Demo Clean Salvation Inc. Putting a lot of things together. You can hit me up for general contracting purposes in East Cleveland and Cleveland. I'm licensed everywhere in those areas. Plumbing, electric, carpentry, flooring, windows, doors. Hit me up and 484-965-0923, or you can go to democlean.org, democleanllc.org, or dcinvestments.org. Check those websites out. Holler at me, get at me with any questions, anything you want to holler at me about. This is William Aiello, owner and founder of Demo Clean LLC, also founder of Demo Clean Salvation Inc. Putting a lot of things together. You can hit me up for general contracting purposes in East Cleveland and Cleveland. I'm licensed everywhere in those areas. Plumbing, electric, carpentry, flooring, windows, doors. Hit me up and 484-965-0923, or you can go to democlean.org, democleanllc.org, or dcinvestments.org. Check those websites out. Holla at me, get at me with any questions, anything you want to holler at me about. This is William Aiello, owner and founder of Demo Clean LLC, also founder of Demo Clean Salvation Inc. Putting a lot of things together. You can hit me up for general contracting purposes in East Cleveland and Cleveland. I'm licensed everywhere in those areas. Plumbing, electric, carpentry, flooring, windows, doors. Hit me up and 484-965-0923, or you can go to democlean.org, democleanllc.org, or dcinvestments.org. Check those websites out. Holla at me, get at me with any questions, anything you want to holler at me about. This is William Aiello, owner and founder of Demo Clean LLC, also founder of Demo Clean Salvation Inc. Putting a lot of things together. You can hit me up for general contracting purposes in East Cleveland and Cleveland. I'm licensed everywhere in those areas. Plumbing, electric, carpentry, flooring, windows, doors. Hit me up and 484-965-0923, or you can go to democlean.org, democleanllc.org, or dcinvestments.org. Check those websites out. Holla at me, get at me with any questions, anything you want to holler at me about. This is William Aiello, owner and founder of Demo Clean LLC, also founder of Demo Clean Salvation Inc. Putting a lot of things together. You can hit me up for general contracting purposes in East Cleveland and Cleveland. I'm licensed everywhere in those areas. Plumbing, electric, carpentry, flooring, windows, doors. Hit me up and 484-965-0923, or you can go to democlean.org, democleanllc.org, or dcinvestments.org. Check those websites out. Holla at me, get at me with any questions, anything you want to holler at me about. This is William Aiello, owner and founder of Demo Clean LLC, also founder of Demo Clean Salvation Inc. Putting a lot of things together. You can hit me up for general contracting purposes in East Cleveland and Cleveland. I'm licensed everywhere in those areas. Plumbing, electric, carpentry, flooring, windows, doors. Hit me up and 484-965-0923, or you can go.
All right, we back. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood. Doing it really, really big. It don't stop. But before I go any further with my esteemed guests here tonight, you know, I want to thank a few people, and that's the Coleman family. Big Bud, Miss K, Money Making Miles, DJ, Morgan, Swole, Jaden, holding the community together for quite some time now, allowing you to tell your story to the world, you know, and get your business, product, good, or service known to the world. So big shout out to the Coleman family, you know, doing that, you know. Big shout out to Hollywood Chucky right here, all on your timelines, in your DMs, pulling up in you in the snowball, you know what I mean, getting at you, man. Probably about to pull up in something else in a minute.
Young just came in the snowman, he pulled up in the all-white thing.
Yeah, I seen that. I thought it was Kane at first, and then I'm like, nah, you know, because Kane got that same joint in the video. Yeah, that's hot. You know what I mean? Yeah. So big shout out to Hollywood Chuck. You know, big shout out to P.D. Weestraw, talented artist out of Chicago. We just had him on not too long ago. Came on, spoke to the realism of what's really going on in Chicago, and he spoke to a plant-based lifestyle. So So, you know, go check that interview out. Big shout out to Mandy Malone. You know, she got new material out right now. You know, big shout out to, you know, Latina Bombshell. Yeah, she got anniversary joint out, you know, in the digital store. So it's going down. So big shout out to those artists right there. You know what I mean? You know, Will Aleo, you know, Demo Clean LLC. You know what I mean? General contracting. Hit them up for all your general contracting needs right there. You know, straight up and down. What'd you say? Brother rolling in the bean shop. Buttermilk pies, apple pies, carrot cake, pound cake, bean soup, very delicious. You know, and we ship wholesale, so we always say, you know, you're ordering 10 and 20 pies. Let's up the ante. Let's make it 30, 40 pies. You know. Oh, you talking about 100 now? Yeah, he should be talking. Yeah, he back. He back fully healed too. Yeah, let's up that up to 100 pies. You know, we ship wholesale worldwide, Poppy. You know what I mean? Hey, my dude, big shout out to my dude, 187 of Above the Law. He just dropped a new joint. You know, that's one of the West Coast hip hop legends. He was here on the Player T show. He just dropped a new joint. So big shout out to Code 187M, you know, Above the Law. He got cocaine on that joint. He got several people on there. So y'all go check that out. But right now, like I said at the onset of the show, you see this young man right here with me, very talented, very skilled, got that flavor that ain't a lot of people got. You know, he got that African beat music. You know, he got that real drip. You know, and he's the producer of his own material, if you're not knowing. 2 years ago, graced this stage. We're appreciative that he's back, and he's going to be debuting a new song shortly, Young and Dumb. What do you know about my man, Young Amadeus? Yeah, what's up, Young? How you doing, man?
Chilling, man.
You back at, well, not back at it, you're still at it.
Still at it.
Going strong.
For sure.
You know, you got a new project. Let's get into it. Young and Dumb.
Yeah.
Now, right off the bat, you know what that implies. I was young and dumb. I'm not that anymore. So on that song, are you going through some of your trials and tribulations coming up?
Well, it's basically, Young and Dumb is basically about like, well, it's kind of a relationship song. So this is about like this one girl who I knew since childhood, right? We basically grew up together. We did almost everything together, right? And then we get to that age, that adult age where we're doing our own thing, but we're still together. And I reminded her that like we came a long way in the relationship, like, you know, like, don't you remember all that we've been through? Like, just reminded her, like, I miss those times we had back then, and, you know. Was
it any infidelity and all of that type of stuff involved? I mean, was anybody cheating, you know?
I mean, it was them times.
Hey, I ain't gonna get you to dry snitch. I ain't gonna get you to dry snitch. But was it issues you had to overcome? You all were young and dumb in your relationship. You said you reminding your girl about all the things you went through. So, you know, obviously you all went through some things.
Yeah, I mean, that's every relationship. I mean, but that, like, just builds up, you know, that just makes the relationship stronger, you know what I'm saying? I mean.
So that begs the question, are you still in that relationship?
Well,
so we
something like that.
Hey, I was young and, hold on. I was young and dumb, but it takes time to recover from that. It takes time to recover from being young and dumb. It's a testament that you all still cool.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, that means that it's not a lot of whole things in a way. It's just timing is everything now.
Right.
But to want to speak to some of those issues, some people can be embarrassed by that and not want to speak on those things. What gave you the confidence to want to touch on those subjects?
I mean, as a man, we all go through things in life, and we all go through things that build us up to be, like, better people. You know what I mean? So, like, I just wanted to let her know that, like, everything we've been through, you know, through all the trials and tribulations, through, like, everything, like, you know, whatever I did to hurt you, I'm sorry, but, you know.
Your back, baby.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, just as a man, I mean, I got to own up to whatever mistakes I made. I mean, she obviously got to own up to whatever mistakes she made, and just, you know, we just move on from the relationship, you know, hug and make up and just move on. I mean, you know, she might be owning up to her stuff, but, you know, but me as a man, I mean, I definitely got to own up to what I did.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, so it's called leveling up. You know, a lot of people use that term now, leveling up.
Right.
So, you know, in your maturity, you know, are you proud of where you're at right now?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I give all thanks to the Lord because He, you know, he like gave me a new mindset. He gave me everything, and I'm just blessed to have the current mindset I have, the mature mindset that I have right now, and it's really taking me to a lot of places. And you know, I'm just blessed.
Do you feel like, you know, by you coming with this song and you actually going through your personal trials and tribulations and becoming a better man, a stronger individual, do you feel like you give an opportunity to those out there to do the same thing?
Oh yeah, I mean every man should do that. You know what I'm saying? Because like, what real man doesn't really, you know, own up to what he does and just say, hey, I'm sorry for what I did. Let's just forget about it and move on. I mean, regardless of whether she forgives you or not, I mean, just, you know, own up to your mistakes and just move on from it. You know.
Now, hold on, I'm young Amadeus. Have all your lady friends, even the ones that you know, in the past, have they reached out to you and was glad of your reconciliation project? You know what I mean? Like, hey, you know, I see you coming with some stuff. You're atoning. You know, you're a great dude. You know, it probably just wasn't our time. Did you get that sort of feedback?
I mean, only from a few people though.
But you did.
Yeah, I did though.
Huh? How real is that?
Yep.
Making material that really hit home with people. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a mature thing to want to speak to. Going through the process of maturing, like a lot of people don't like to speak on those things.
Right.
Now, hold on. How did this song even come about? Did you do some self-reflection, or what? How did the idea even come about?
I mean, I did do some self-reflection, yes, because like, you know, a lot of times I tend to like, you know, be by myself and then just kind of, you know, look at my likes and dislikes, just get to know myself a little bit more, so I can kind of, you know, just discuss on those type of topics. And then how Young and Dumb came to be. I was doing groceries one time, and then next, you know, it just hit me. It just hit me to where, you know, like the melody just came in my head, and then I was just hit with the words Young and Dumb, right? And then
what were you thinking about at the time? Were you thinking about some stuff?
yeah, some stuff, yeah.
Old girl.
Yeah. So I'm like,
He's like, yeah.
So I missed it.
Yeah, I missed it. Damn, I messed up. You know.
But you know, yeah.
Call her up.
But so yeah, the words "Young and Dumb" just came to mind, and I went home and then started making the beat. And this one took months to make because I wanted to kind of be creative on this one versus all the other releases I did. Because you know, every release I put out, I want to make sure, you know, I do something different than what I previously released because I don't want to give people the same old thing. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and you know what? And you make your own you do your own production, make your own beats.
Right.
You know, you're all gonna be in for a real treat when he performs his new song, Young and Dumb. I mean, really, like the beat is off the hook, the lyrics is off the hook. But I gotta ask, young Amadeus, how do you stay connected to the African beat music vibe? You're here in the States, you know, you're doing all of your own production and everything. Like, how are you staying? Because I'm trying to figure out how you're capturing that essence and that vibe in your music.
Well, as you know, I mean, my background is Sierra Leone, so I have a whole lot of Sierra Leone and Nigerian and Ghanaian connections. So, you know, it's a whole lot of them in Columbus. I, you know, kind of keep up with them, what they're doing, especially, you know,
African people, period.
Oh yeah, and plus I'm, you know.
Yeah, and you know, it was a hard go out there moving them units at first. Then y'all softened up to us. We appreciate y'all community.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But yeah, like I was saying, I'm connected to all that, and especially in Columbus, and you know, I'm like on top with the latest like Afrobeat trends and all that.
So you be in the scene. You go to the gathering and the functions where a lot of people that's involved in the African beat music. So it's a big scene.
I mean, yeah, it is a big scene though, and a whole lot of like people from America are kind of getting into that because you know you got.
Well, you sure bringing them along. I tell you that. You know what I'm saying? You're sure bringing them along, man.
Yeah,
I mean, what's the feedback? Because like I said, man, you got all this pride in what you do. You're connected to your culture, and you're staying persistent and consistent. Like it's got to be this major impact, and it is because people around you reaching out to you, like your new joint, and they're feeling your maturity and personal growth.
Right.
So, are you receiving a lot of that? You know what the people are saying.
Yeah, something like that. I'm receiving some feedback though, but you know, for me, like whether positive or negative, I'm gonna just keep going no matter what. You know what I mean?
Positive or negative, you're just gonna keep
Just
going.
gotta keep going.
Yeah.
As an
So,
artist.
so what has been your biggest motivating factor to keep going thus far?
I mean, for me, I never lost sight of the vision. I mean, I knew this was something that I've always wanted to do since I was growing up, and you know, I'm just basically chasing my purpose and my dreams and all that. You know, I'm not gonna stop till I get what I want because I've always maintained that hard work and consistency, and you know, even if it takes me another 4 or 5 years, I'm gonna still keep going after what I want regardless.
Oh!
You know?
Get to it, man.
Yeah.
Now, is there anybody on the African beat music scene that you really like other than yourself that you know?
I would say Burna Boy.
Burna Boy?
Yeah, Burna Boy.
I heard of him. I didn't know
Me
he
too.
was.
I have yet to like tap in. Really
Yeah, I have yet to really tap into it too. You
Yeah.
know?
Oh yeah, you should. He got dope. He got a whole lot of dope stuff. He even did a collab with Polo G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I am hip to like a couple cuz, you know, my lady friends from out of town, they come and they really like that vibe. You like that vibe? Yeah, that's dope. So now we were talking candidly, young Amadeus, you've been coming with all singles.
Right.
What's the strategy and what's the thinking behind that strategy?
I mean, for me, I just want to like build up a decent sized fan base first before I release the album again. But for now, I just want to come out with singles because I don't want to like hit people with like 7 or 10 songs all at once. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
you know.
and I like.
I ain't about to give you everything right now.
Right.
Well, that begs the question: when you finally do come with an album, it's more than likely going to be all new material.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, but are you open to working with other producers?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because you know you do all your own production thus far.
Yeah.
But you are open to working with other producers.
I mean, yeah, it's just all about like whether the vibe is there or not. But you know, if the vibe is there, then yeah, I'll be more than likely.
Anybody that you may have in mind on a wish list or anything, it doesn't matter.
I'll produce my own.
I mean, I produce my own, but
So
you know,
I'm not thinking about.
I mean, I ain't thinking about that just yet. But I'm you know,
I do hear them
I'm out here
tracks.
looking though. I'm out here looking.
I do hear them tracks.
Yeah.
I do hear them tracks. You know, I do hear them tracks. So, are any of your music that's currently out right now? Is it in the digital stores?
Oh yeah, for sure. They can catch it on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, like any other streaming platform.
Yeah.
All that. Yep.
So you know, we all know President Biden has came out and said that the United States is out of the pandemic stage. You all didn't know that. He came on TV and said, we're out of the pandemic stage. He said, but COVID isn't going anywhere. But we kind of knew that because we had people like Faircon telling us that. But, you know,
We like chicken pox and all that.
you know what I mean? But, you know, you still got to take precautions. We're not saying that, you know, don't take precautions. But knowing that, are you getting back to work doing shows? I mean, you're here now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Shows are like kind of a priority right now for me, so I'm trying to get back into doing more shows and things that I used to do in the past, like before COVID hit us. So.
Well, you know what? One thing about it, you know, you got that unique vibe of music. You know, it's not a lot of people that's coming with. They might be into the African beat music, but they're not coming with it.
Right.
And you're one of the favorites right now. You're one of the few and one of the favorites.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
so you know, do you champion that? Do you wear that with a badge of honor?
For sure. I mean, I like starting my own trends. I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. I want to create my own wave so that, you know, once I make it to the top, I have a whole lot of other people trying to, you know, get on that wave. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to jump on. So let me ask you, because by being so unique and stuff like that, when these people are booking you for shows, you know, you don't want to come in with that flavor.
Oh, yeah.
Do you feel good about that?
I feel good because, I mean, at least, you know, for me, I know I'm different and I like standing out. You know, I don't want to fit in. I refuse to fit in, you know, because, I mean, a lot of these artists saying that they're different, but they don't really, like, act like it. They don't, you know, they're just too scared that they're not going to be accepted into whatever genre that they want to get into. But for me, like, I do my own thing, you know.
Well, hold that thought, young Amadeus. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back in a minute. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood.
This is William Aiello, owner and founder of Demo Clean LLC, also founder of Demo Clean Salvation Inc., putting a lot of things together. You can hit me up for general contracting purposes in East Cleveland and Cleveland. I'm licensed everywhere in those areas. Plumbing, electric, carpentry, flooring, windows, doors. Hit me up and 484-965-0923, or you can go to democlean.org, democleanllc.org, or dcinvestments.org. Check those websites out. Holla at me, get at me with any questions, anything you want to holler at me about. This is William Aiello, owner and founder of Demo Clean LLC, also founder of Demo Clean Salvation Inc. Putting a lot of things together. You can hit me up for general contracting purposes in East Cleveland and Cleveland. I'm licensed everywhere in those areas. Plumbing, electric, carpentry, flooring, windows, doors. Hit me up and 484-965-0923, or you can go to democlean.org, democleanllc.org, or dcinvestments.org. Check those websites out. Holla at me, get at me with any questions, anything you want to holler at me about. This is William Aiello, owner and founder of Demo Clean LLC, also founder of Demo Clean Salvation Inc. Putting a lot of things together. You can hit me up for general contracting purposes in East Cleveland and Cleveland. I'm licensed everywhere in those areas. Plumbing, electric, carpentry, flooring, windows, doors. Hit me up and 484-965-0923, or you can go to democlean.org, democleanllc.org, or dcinvestments.org. Check those websites out. Holla at me, get at me with any questions, anything you want to holler at me about. This is William Aiello, owner and founder of Demo Clean LLC, also founder of Demo Clean Salvation Inc. Putting a lot of things together. You can hit me up for general contracting purposes in East Cleveland and Cleveland. I'm licensed everywhere in those areas.
All right, we back. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the Hood. Big shout out to Collective Minds LLC, Mo Better, you know what I mean? My guy, we forgot to mention him. Well, we didn't forget him, but you know, we can't forget a guy like that. We got Chrissy Ball in the house. Yeah. We're right here with young Amadeus. The African beat music artist right here. Now, if you don't know, if you're just getting hip to young Amadeus, you know, he's out of Sierra Leone. You know, what you know about that? International with it. Now, young Amadeus, what I would like you to do is give us a little, you know, info on that. You wanted to touch on that. What is it? What's up with Sierra Leone?
All right, so the first time I touched base in Africa in general was in December of 2020, right? That was my first time ever like going to Africa, right?
Hold on whose, like, was it on your own will to do to want to go experience this, or was it your parents saying, hey, you really need to get connected to your culture?
It was both of us, basically.
Both?
Yeah, on both sides, yeah.
What did you expect?
Honestly, I didn't really have no expectations. I was just like going with the flow.
Going with the flow. Okay, yeah. Go ahead. You landed.
So yeah, landed. I'm like, oh my God, it was something different. I mean, it got a lot of, you know, I had to get used to it for a while. Yeah.
You had to get used to it for a while.
Yeah.
What was so different that you had to make adjustment to?
Just like the whole atmosphere and everything, and the way, like, you know, they do their things over there versus over here. You know what I mean? And that night, I was in my pops' house. I'm like, oh my God, what did I get myself into?
For real?
Yeah.
So your pops was living out there the whole time?
Yeah, my pops, he got his own property over there and whatnot. He got his own house.
Got his own property, got his own house in Sierra Leone.
Yep.
So yeah, so it ain't like we had the Airbnb it when we hit the motherland. We ain't had to do that. Nah. We went home. We went home, man. We didn't Airbnb it. We went to our estate, our own land. That's big. We didn't Airbnb it. You know, y'all got to fathom that, you know, coming from America. Y'all, hold on, if you don't get out of these borders, you know, like a player do, then you upset. You know what I'm saying? No, Miles, get out here. I don't know what you talking about, you know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
About the States.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But it was a whole lot to take in. But after a week, I started to like it because, you know, it's a whole lot of opportunity.
Oh, you started to like it. You started to warm up to it.
Yeah.
It was a little different. Can you name some of the differences? Because we hear you, but we're trying to feel it.
Okay, if I can point out some. Laws, for one, yeah, they got laws. You know, some of the laws are different. The way the policemen are, you know, from over here, I mean, policemen are just way more chiller over there versus over here where you just dealing with a whole lot of, like, animosity and craziness over here. What else can I put out?
So the police, you know, you over there with them brothers, you know.
Oh yeah, law enforcement, like, especially because I mean, you know, they know who my dad is and they know who I am, you know.
Because your dad was in military too, right?
No, he wasn't in the military.
Oh,
he's just a businessman over there, but they know who he is over there.
They know who he is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, I mean.
So hold on, knowing, you know, you back at your roots. You're there with your dad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody knows your dad. They're getting to know you. You know, you come home. You know, how are they treating you?
Oh my God, the treatment over there is just like, on a scale of 1 to 10, I was just rated a 20. Cause
you make me want to go.
Oh my God,
you make me want to go. Well, we got Hollywood Chuck about to.
Hey, I want to ask you a question, young Amadeus, because they create a lot of negativity, a lot of negative news about the motherland. So what you saying, and you being who you is and looking like you look, got the movement you got, I really believe that it is a great place.
Oh yeah, for
you
sure.
know what I'm saying?
For sure. Like the media only want to show y'all the negative side. That's why, like, a whole lot of people, like, whenever Africa is brought up, they have this perception saying that, oh, y'all live on trees, y'all land is dirty as hell, this, that, and the third. But like, y'all have not gotten a chance to experience it for yourselves. I mean, like, you probably even got more than over here.
It's
like,
more cultured over there.
Yeah, it's more culture over there. Yeah.
More love within the original people.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
It's more love, and I felt it ever since I stepped foot over there. I just felt the love.
Now, hold on. When you touched down over there, did you start gaining friends?
Oh yeah, I mean, people are just easy to talk to over there, honestly. Especially like if you like know their tongue. I mean, they're just easy to talk.
Man. So you telling me it ain't Congo? They ain't coming with spears?
No.
Hey, hold up, man. This dude's
What
still with the Tarzan, man.
Tarzan?
It ain't war mongers.
What the fuck?
Where do y'all?
Hell no, ain't that spirit?
It ain't war mongers.
Hell no,
with
no.
the AKs and
Hell
all that.
no, hell no. I mean,
that's a lot.
I mean, the policemen got the AKs, but ain't none of that. No.
You got the hood, but it ain't nothing real. It ain't terrible. Like
I mean, exactly. It ain't that terrible though.
So hold on. Okay, so
we civilized over there. Aren't we?
Exactly. We're all civilized. Yep.
okay. So you know, you landed over there. You're feeling it. You're starting to get friends. Now, one thing I noticed when Americans go overseas, they garner a lot of attention wherever they go. Ask me. Wherever I went, it was always a crowd. They was always, you know, because I was rapping and freestyling, DJ. We'll pull up in Port. You know, we'll be downtown like Panama, anywhere, rapping, and it'll be a big old crowd. So were people taken to you like that? Like, you know, hearing your music? Were you doing those types of things?
I was like showing off my music. I was showing off my music, and then like that, the feedback I got, it was great.
You were showing your music off?
Yeah, and I even met
no apprehension. Hear
nope.
me, I'm from the States.
Yeah.
This is my roots, but
Yeah.
I've been living in the States. I want y'all to hear me.
Yeah, exactly, and I even linked up with this one. I even met a few artists down there, some famous artists down there. One of them, his name is Emerson. Yeah, I've been listening to that man since childhood, and you know, I finally got the chance to meet him, tell him about my music, and you know.
And what were they telling you about your music?
I mean, they was like, hey, keep it up, you doing good, this and that and the third, and you know, I'm trying to reach my hand to where like I can probably do a collab with them one day. So.
Did you get the sense that they were appreciative that you were forwarding the culture and advancing the culture so far west?
I mean,
like
yeah, for
They
sure.
were appreciative.
For sure. Yeah, and they're doing the same thing too with their own stuff. I mean, going around the U.S., like doing tours and all that, they're doing the same.
Oh, some of the people you met, they're doing some of the same things.
Yep.
So you felt like you were right on time. You felt
yeah.
like you were in the right place at the right time.
Right, for sure.
What was what was your dad saying about this? You know,
I mean, when I showed this music to my dad, I mean, you know, he loved it and everything, but I received some constructive criticism that kind of stuck with me to this day. He was like,
from him.
yeah,
What'd he
yeah.
say?
He was like, you know, make your music a bit more danceable, like make it something that people can vibe to, and that really stuck with me to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, hold on. That was big because for you to say it stuck with you because when you do listen to young Amadeus music, that's what it's all about. Dance music. You know, you want to get up and do the cha-cha-cha. You want to do all of that.
Cha-cha slide.
You know, you want to do all of that when you hear young Amadeus joint, you know. So that really stuck with you. That was some really great advice. Yeah. It wasn't no hater stuff like my son been in America. I don't know what the hell he been up to. You know, it wasn't none of that.
Yeah. And that's big for coming from the dark-skinned father because of, you know, they be trying to push you to do, man, you need to go down to City Hall, man, get a good job, man.
Or it could have been like, you know, you supposed to be talking about what's going on over here in Sierra Leone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you got them African parents that's like that. You got some African parents that want their kids to go into the medical field just because, I mean, it may like easily get you 6 figures or they want them to be a lawyer. I mean, but, you know, my dad is different. He's like, hey, whatever you put your mind to, do what you want to do.
Okay, so he's been very supportive from the start.
Right.
You know, and then you now hold on. Did you when you knew you were going to go back to Sierra Leone and make a footprint there, were you looking forward to the idea of absorbing the culture? You know, right from where it's at, right from where your history is from.
Oh yeah.
Did you
sure.
look forward to that?
I mean, I did, yeah, and I saw it firsthand. I mean, I saw, you know, everything where my dad grew up at, you know, how they was living, and, you know, I'm like, damn, I am blessed.
Wow. Wow, you saw how your dad actually came up and made it through all of that to be this shining example in this business, man.
Exactly. And that's why I look up to him in so many levels, because, I mean, you know, for you to have a father figure that's, you know, been through it all and willing to, you know, pass down whatever he has to you, like, you know, that's just really a blessing in my opinion, and I'm just blessed to have that man in my life, you know what I mean?
Shout out to Pops, man.
Now, how long, shout out to Pops, man, yeah, because he could tell the impact he's made. Now, when you did go out there, you've been back and forth?
No, I just only been there once. I'm about to
How long were you there when you were there?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks to a month.
How did you feel upon leaving?
Oh my God, I honestly, I was kind of a little sad, but I'm like, hey, I gotta go though. But I enjoyed my trip.
Hold on, young Amadeus, because you came with the song "Young and Dumb." So did we have a relapse out there while we them 3 weeks? Did we hook up with any of them Sierra Leones? You know, them young and tenders.
Them natural bodies.
Them natural bodies, them natural ones with that real. You know, I don't know what they got, but you know.
I mean, I've seen it all, so yeah, it's all natural over there. I've seen it all. I've seen it all.
You kind of pled the fifth a little bit. You ain't really. He said, T, I was young and dumb, man. You know, I was young and dumb. So hold on, did you experience enough to where you got create your creative juices going to power you forward with more material going forward?
Oh yeah, for sure. While I was there, I was just getting a whole lot of inspirations. I was just getting like a whole lot of beats and lyrics down, and I mean, I got more in stock. So you know, that's what I'm trying to work on right now. And you know, hopefully, when I do go back there, I should, you know, probably be doing some collabs with some artists though. Hopefully, by the grace.
Yeah, you looking forward to going back?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm probably may go back this year though.
You may go back this year.
Yep.
Probably do a show and everything. You'd be looking forward to doing something like that out there.
Yep.
Yep. So you're doing these singles, and like you said, you're gonna come with a full project eventually. When is the right time?
The right time is just, you know, like I said, if I once I build up a decent fan base and, you know, just really have that buzz around my name to where I can, you know, just release it again and just get a whole lot of, you know, just a whole lot of like people on it and just listen to it.
Did you get a chance to create while you were out there with Sierra Leone?
Like just new beats and all that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you packed your stuff up.
Yeah.
You packed your stuff up and took it with you.
I took my laptop because usually I use FL Studio and all that, so you know I was just.
So you actually worked and made some beats while you were out there.
Yep.
How real is that? You know, how real is that? Your father, he's in a nice neighborhood, and
oh yeah, he live in a good part.
Any beaches around and stuff like that?
Oh my God, if you see the beaches, like it's like you in heaven. Hell yeah, like if you see the beaches, you will not want to go back. I promise you that.
Word.
Like I know you was watching my IG stories. You saw it though. You saw it, yeah.
Definitely did.
Yeah.
What you see?
Sunny beaches.
Sunny beaches.
Sunny beaches.
White sand.
Bikinis.
Oh, they over there.
They over there.
I'm pretty sure they over
Now
there.
you pleading the fifth. Okay.
Anywhere the water at, and it's
Okay.
hot.
Now you
white
pleading
sand-
the fifth.
With white
Yeah.
sand,
Okay, all right.
It's
So
around.
It's around. Okay. All right. Yeah. So okay. So you took your stuff out there. You ain't get on your dad's nerves.
No, I ain't get on his nerves. No.
You know he got to work. You all in the, at home. Do. You know.
I mean, we all got our own floors. He got his own floor. I got my own, and then
we rich.
yeah.
But I know he was proud of you. You know. I know he was proud of you coming home, seeing you there, and
Oh yeah.
getting inspired
Yep.
by what you're seeing, what you're experiencing, and you're creating right then and there.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, every song I show him. I mean, he's not a yes man type person. That's what I like about him. He just gives me the honest to God truth, and like the recent release I just put out right now. He was over here try to come in more lyrical, just try to have people have more of a in depth feel of it. You know what I mean?
Was your mom a part of the process too, encouraging you to go out there?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Mom, I can't forget about her.
She's
too,
from
though.
there too?
Oh yeah, both parents.
Mom
from
and
Sierra.
dad from Sierra Leone.
Yep.
They from the same place there in Sierra
Yep.
Leone?
Both like Freetown, Sierra Leone, same place.
So how was it to hear about your parents from people you never met out there where you're from?
I mean,
Because I know they told you the stories,
they told me the stories and everything. I mean, from me hearing that, I'm like, dang, y'all went through a lot out there, trying to get over here. Y'all went through a whole lot, but just.
So how it end up the United States? Where did that come in at with your parents?
They basically wanted to build a bright future for me and my siblings. That's basically what
They
it was.
felt like they can do that much better here in the United States?
Yeah.
I wonder why that is, why that is. I mean, did you all talk about your experience back in the States? Like living in the States, did you all talk about that?
I mean, like recently while he was in Africa.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we did. I mean, of course. I mean, as a black.
Has he been here?
Oh yeah. I mean, he's lived here for about 15 years.
He did.
He's lived here for a long time.
But he
Yeah.
went back home.
Yeah, he went back home. Yeah.
Mom didn't want to go back home.
No, she didn't want to go back home.
World
Huh.
traveler.
He had to go back to them white sands, as you say. You said it was white sands.
See the bottom. They say you say what you say.
Yeah. No, I haven't been to Sierra Leone.
I haven't been either.
Yeah, but I seen that white sand though. Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
I seen the white sand in Costa Rica. So yeah. That's dope. So hold on. Okay, did you have any ex-girlfriends back there?
No.
No,
Absolutely
it was
not,
only
no.
3 weeks.
Only 3 weeks, yeah. I mean, his wife was telling me I was getting some eyes though, so
His wife, who, your dad's wife?
Yeah.
Oh, he's remarried. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now it makes sense. Yeah, now it makes sense. Okay, so what does the wife of your dad
Do we
feel?
got 7 wives? What's going on?
Oh, what the? No, hell no, no. He only got one wife. But
We was trying to see what's really going on. What's really good? Like my
he
man
only got
Joel
one wife.
say,
He only
what's
got one
really
wife,
good?
man. He only got one wife, but me and her really.
You got a great relationship.
Oh yeah, very great relationship.
How does she feel about your music?
She feels great. She feels so great about it. She's even my spiritual mother, so she sees things that I don't even.
Spiritual mother.
Yeah.
How do your mother feel about that?
Shit, I shouldn't even be talking about this. I shouldn't even be talking about this. But I'm gonna put it out there, though. But she don't even know, and I hope to God she don't even watch this. I hope to God my mom don't watch
So
this.
hold on,
bro.
you got a spiritual connect. You got a spiritual connection with your dad's wife.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Oh my God, like my
Well, you
dad's
the
wife-
younger version of her man,
Right. I
the
mean,
young buck coming up.
just the way she treats me, I just love the way she just really gives me that feminine, motherly vibe. I just like about her. She really goes above and beyond for me, and that's what I love about her. I'll never forget those people who just do me right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
She's just nice.
I know how that
nice
feels. I got
individual.
a stepmom like that. I know how that feels.
Right.
Big supporter of your music and everything, like you say. What kind of advice did she give you upon leaving? You said because you're close, and she gives you this like it is information. What did she say upon you leaving Sierra Leone, going back?
She just basically said, go after what you want. I mean, God has something ordained for your life. Just go after what you want and just follow your dreams and follow your heart, whatever you want to do.
Just do it like Nike, baby.
do it like Nike.
Right.
So are you still keeping those relationships? Are you still up to date with those relationships that you created out there?
Oh yeah, for sure. I make sure like I maintain all my connections that I keep.
Hold on, did you make any beats for anybody out there while you were there? Did you sell any beats?
I mean, not really though. Not really. Just for myself though. I mean, I'm kind of. They gonna know now though.
Did you go to a few places like to eat and to kick it and things like that?
Oh yeah, I did. I mean, they even got like restaurants by the ocean side. I mean, it's my dad and his wife be going there every time though.
How is the American culture presented in Sierra Leone?
Oh, that's a good question right there. They see it as if like we're living lavishly, like we're living a good life, but they don't know what we're actually going through.
That's how they actually see it?
Yeah, and if they see you, like they give you this label, it's called JC, Just Coming, Journey Just Coming, basically.
And what does that mean?
It just means like you're just here like temporarily, like you're not living here, you're not one of us, basically. So that's.
Oh, they call you, that's the slang, like JC?
JC, yeah.
That's he a JC, you know. Yeah, he a JC, we gonna get him, you know. He a Vic, you know what I'm saying? I guess that's the equivalent here, Vic, you know what I'm saying? Victim, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean,
new face, fresh face.
Yeah, fresh face. You know the lingo real well, huh, bro?
You know, I've been around the,
Okay, you've been around the block. Hold that thought. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with young Amadeus. Player T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood.
This William Aiello, owner and founder of Demo Clean LLC, also founder of Demo Clean Salvation Inc. Putting a lot of things together. You can hit me up for general contracting purposes in East Cleveland and Cleveland. I'm licensed everywhere in those areas. Plumbing, electric, carpentry, flooring, windows, doors. Hit me up and 484-965-0923, or you can go to democlean.org, democleanllc.org, or dcinvestments.org. Check those websites out. Holla at me, get at me with any questions, anything you want to holler at me about. This William Aiello, owner and founder of Demo Clean LLC, also founder of Demo Clean Salvation Inc. Putting a lot of things together. You can hit me up for general contracting purposes in East Cleveland and Cleveland. I'm licensed everywhere in those areas. Plumbing, electric, carpentry, flooring, windows, doors. Hit me up and 484-965-0923, or you can go to democlean.org, democleanllc.org, or dcinvestments.org. Check those websites out. Holla at me, get at me with any questions, anything you want to holler at me about. This William Aiello, owner and founder of Demo Clean LLC, also founder of Demo Clean Salvation Inc. Putting a lot of things together. You can hit me up for general contracting purposes in East Cleveland and Cleveland. I'm licensed everywhere in those areas. Plumbing, electric, carpentry, flooring, windows, doors. Hit me up and 484-965-0923, or you can go to democlean.org, democleanllc.org, or dcinvestments.org. Check those websites out. Holla at me, get at me with any questions, anything you want to holler at me about. This William Aiello, owner and founder of Demo Clean LLC, also founder of Demo Clean Salvation Inc. Putting a lot of things together. You can hit me up for general contracting purposes in East Cleveland and Cleveland. I'm licensed everywhere in those areas. Plumbing, electric, carpentry, flooring, windows, doors. Hit me up and 484-965-0923, or you can go to democlean.org, democleanllc.org, or dcinvestments.org. Check those websites out. Holla at me, get at me with any questions, anything you want to holler at me about. This is William Aiello, owner and founder of Demo Clean LLC, also founder of Demo Clean Salvation Inc. Putting a lot of things together. You can hit me up for general contracting purposes in East Cleveland and Cleveland. I'm licensed everywhere in those areas. Plumbing, electric, carpentry, flooring, windows, doors. Hit me up and 484-965-0923, or you can go to democlean.org, democleanllc.org, or dcinvestments.org. Check those websites out. Holla at me, get at me with any questions, anything you want to holler at me about. This is William Aiello, owner and founder of Demo Clean LLC, also founder of Demo Clean Salvation Inc. Putting a lot of things together. You can hit me up for general contracting purposes in East Cleveland and Cleveland. I'm licensed everywhere.
All right, we back. Yo, I want to give a shout out to T. Bogan over there at Harbor Lights, holding my man Bud down, you know what I mean? So big shout out to T. Bogan, you know what I mean? Straight up and down, you know what I mean? And I want to remind you, if you're artists out there, you got your own intellectual property, you know, your own music. You don't know what to do with it. You want to get out here like these artists and make a career for yourself. You can move your own material. You can get out here like Master P, you know, name them, Master P. Play it, yeah, Hollywood Chuck. You can get out here like Hollywood Chuck, Master P. Chrissy, yep, you know, Too Much Chrissy on IG. You know, she got the mobile store. We'll plug Chrissy right now. You know, she got the mobile store. She got all the you know, the military call it gee dunk, but that's the, you know, she got the mobile store. She'll pull up on you with all the goodies, and she got them wares for the women's. You know, like Chrissy Ball is out here looking amazing. She got that type of stuff for you. You know, straight up and down, she got it for you. So go follow her on IG, Too Much Chrissy. Follow Chrissy Ball too. But right now, you know, I'm right here with my man Young Amadeus, and he's about to debut his new song called Young and Dumb. And if you're just coming in to the webcast, you know, this is a new single. He's only dropping singles right now, building up the anticipation for a project. And he self-produced this. Y'all gonna be in for a real treat, trust me right here. Give us a little background to this right now. You know, this song, where did you get the inspiration from real quick for those just tuning in?
So where I got the inspiration from,
I think we see. Check. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So where I got the inspiration from, so basically, you know, like I said before, I was looking, you know, in the mistakes I made in the relationship that I had with the girl I was with. And then, you know, I was in a grocery store one time, and the next thing you know, like, it just popped into my head, the, you know, melody Young and Dumb just came about, and then, the melody Young and Dumb just came about in my head, and then I rushed home, and then I just started, you know, making beats, and then, like I said, this took months to write, because I was just doing a whole lot of self-reflecting, and, you know, just kind of wanted to go on a bit of the creative side.
Yeah. We were atoning. We were in the grocery store with it. Man, I really effed up. You know, I got to pull myself together. I got to get this together. I can't keep leaving streams of women dissatisfied with my needs and have a bad taste in their mouth. I can't do that. You know, so I leveled up. Is that what we're saying?
Just leveling up, basically, and just, you know, reminding her, like, what we've been through in the past and, you know, what we're doing now. So, you know.
Got you, baby.
We queued up.
I got you, boo. Yeah.
Give it up. Yeah, my guys got me. We all queued up. Play it, T, that's me.
Young Amadeus.
Remember the times we shared when we were always acting out cause we didn't really have no cares of who's watching or who's talking about us. I really miss the times we had back then. How I wish we could live those things again. Anytime I think about these moments, it brings out the softness out of me, girl. Do you remember that one time when we first met? We were steady talking and talking for hours on the phone till the sunset. Do you recall those walks in the park that we always used to have? We would talk smack all day about things that always used to make us laugh. And we have a life to live, let's not waste it trying to be something we're not. Cause we're still kids that home now, the world's apart, it kids that you forgot. Living in the present is good and all, but it kinda makes me feel numb. But looking back on the memories that we had, made me realize we were just being young and dumb. Just be young and dumb. We were just be young and dumb. Oh no, we were just be young and dumb. We were just be young and dumb, 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 dumb. Today got me feeling so dumb. We were just be young and dumb. Today got me feeling so dumb. We were just be young and dumb. Today got me feeling so dumb. We were just be young and dumb. Today got me feeling so dumb. We were just be young and dumb. Girl, do you remember when we had the mindset that life was all just a game? When some things were not the same. Do you remember when you said I love you? I thought this was meant to be, cause you don't know what you mean to me. We've been seeing each other for so long. Wonder why this love is still so strong. Even though we fight and argue, it doesn't matter who's right and who was wrong. I was there with you when you were low, staying with you till we see the afterglow. I don't ever wanna miss the moment, so take my hand and I'll never let you go. Oh, I wish that me and you could just stay like this forever. We have a lot in common, therefore we were meant to be together. I don't ever wanna miss another moment with you. Girl, everything you do is just amazing. We have a lot to live, let's not waste it trying to be something we're not. Cause we're still kids that home now, the world's apart. Things that you forgot. Living in the present is good enough, but it kinda makes me feel numb. But looking back on the memories that we had just made me realize we were just being young and dumb. We were just being young and dumb. We were just being young and dumb, dumb, dumb. Oh no, we were just being young and dumb. Remember those moments back then? We were just being young and dumb. We were just being young. We were just being young and dumb. We were just being young. We were just being young and dumb. Oh no, we were just being young and dumb. We were just being young and dumb, 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 dumb. They got me feeling so dumb. We were just being young and dumb. Today got me feeling so dumb. We were just being young and dumb. Today got me feeling so dumb. We were just being young and dumb. Today got me feeling so dumb. We were just being young and dumb.
Appreciate y'all, appreciate y'all.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope. I told y'all that was dope. Yo, I want to thank young Amadeus for coming on and debuting that hot song, Young and Dumb It. It's in the digital stores tonight.
It's about to be. It's about to be in the digital stores, yeah.
Okay, so you know y'all want to go and get that. Go and get his other material that's out now. Can you go into that? Tell them what to go get and where to get it.
Yeah, so my music is all over Spotify, iTunes, any other platform you can think of. You know, you can stream our album that I released last year, Jaw's Gift, about 7 tracks on there. I mean, some tracks that, you know, some of y'all may have heard already, but, you know, still.
Spell it out for him real quick, young Amadeus.
So Jaw's Gift is JAH''S and then GIFT Gift.
And so young Amadeus, your page, you spell that out for him.
Young Amadeus, so that's Young YOUNG and then Amadeus AMADEUS.
Give it up. Young Amadeus. Yeah, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, watching this live stream around the world. I want to thank Too Much Chrissy. I want to thank Chrissy Ma, you know, Chrissy Ball, that is, for coming out. I really appreciate y'all. Chrissy Ball, you know what I mean? Play it T, that's me, Hollywood in the hood.